Do you have $1,500 laying around to buy your citizenship? Because the Supreme Court just blew the doors off of birthright citizenship, and by doing so, the U.S. could end citizenship for every single person here and make us reapply for citizenship, which is over $1,500. And it's probably going to be more expensive under this administration. That being said, I'm going to read a portion of Justice Sotomayor's dissent. No right is safe in the new legal regime the court creates. Today, the threat is birthright citizenship. Tomorrow, a different administration may try to seize firearms from law-abiding citizens or prevent people of certain faiths from gathering to worship. And the majority holds that, absent cumbersome class action litigation, courts cannot completely enjoin in even such plainly unlawful policies unless doing so is necessary to afford the formal parties complete relief. That holding renders constitutional guarantees meaningful in name only for any individuals who are not parties to a lawsuit, because I will not be complicit in so grave an attack on our system of law. I dissent. The majority ignores entirely whether the president's executive order is constitutional, instead focuses only on the question of whether the federal courts have the equitable authority to issue universal injunctions. Yet the order's patent unlawfulness reveals the gravity of the majority's error and underscores why equity supports universal injunctions as appropriate remedies for this kind of case. As every conceivable source of law confirms, birthright citizenship is the law of the land. The citizenship clause provides that all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to its jurisdictions thereof are citizens of the United States and of the states within they reside. U.S. Constitutional Amendment 14.1. That means what it says. Nestled in the 14th Amendment alongside Equal Protections Clause, the Citizenship Clause does not discriminate on the basis of race, sex, ethnicity, religion, or, importantly here, parent age. Besides birth, there's only one condition: that one be subject to jurisdiction of the United States, yet that condition, too, leaves no room for ambiguity. To be subject to jurisdiction of the United States simply means to be bound to its authority and its laws. C. N. Webster, an American Dictionary of the English Language, 732. Defining jurisdiction as the power of governing or legislating, or the power or right of exercising authority. As the government would presumably concede, virtually everyone in the United States and present in its territory is subject to its authority and its laws. After all, the jurisdiction of the nation within its own territory is subject to its authority and its laws. After all, the jurisdiction of the nation within its own territory is necessarily exclusive and absolute. Schooner Exchange v. McFadden. Once a citizen of another nation steps onto U.S. soil, she is, with narrow exception, amenable to its jurisdiction of the United States. That is why no plausible distinction with respect to the 14th Amendment's jurisdiction can be drawn between resident aliens whose entry into the United States was lawful and residents whose entry was unlawful. Few constitutional questions can be answered by resort to the context of the Constitution alone, but this is one. The 14th Amendment guarantees birthright citizenship.